Right now at 10, a family in pain. Their daughter, one of the victims in the New Lisbon triple homicide. Their message to the suspect and what officials are now asking of the public.
And a driver's SUV bursts into flames in Onalaska. How one quick-thinking bystander came to the rescue.
Plus, the La Crosse League of Women Voters taking a stand on some constitutional amendments.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski.
Tonight, new details in the New Lisbon triple murder. The manhunt for suspect Virgil Thu has brought in over 172 tips.
And tonight we're hearing from Skyla Sorensen's family. The teen was one of Thu's alleged victims.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergit has more.
Ken and Emily, Jerry and Pamela Sorensen, Skyla's dad and stepmom, say Skyla was a bright, fearless girl. And through their grief, they're working to make sure people remember Skyla for who she was.
I don't know how to live with this. It's hard, very hard.
Jerry and Pamela Sorensen are living every family's nightmare. Just before the new year, their 13-year-old Skyla was a victim in a triple homicide. They say she was a smart, bright girl who wasn't scared of anything and was just like her dad.
I love my daughter very much. I miss her. Nothing could ever replace her. She was everything to me. She was my Mickey Mouse.
Pamela says Skyla learned to cook from her biological mother. It was now passing on the lessons to her.
I loved it. It was fun. We did a lot of things together.
Jerry and Pamela say Skyla loved doing burnouts and riding horses at a nearby ranch.
I remember that memory with her. I'll always cherish that.
Skyla shared a special bond with her cousin Alex, who was another victim in the triple homicide.
Alex was a very smart, young lady that was going to grow up to be beautiful like her mother and her sisters.
Jerry says Skyla wanted to be there for her younger cousin, who was struggling with bullying.
Their lives were cut short, but you know what? At least they were together.
The Sorensens say people connected to Skyla easily, and she left a lasting impact on everyone she met.
I will miss my Mickey Mouse so much. I can't even imagine my life without you in it. You're the one that kept me going.
I will always love you, no matter what. You're up in heaven. We all got angels, baby, and they're mine.
Through an unthinkable tragedy, they're trying to hold on to the good.
We have the last memories of her in her bedroom and no one taking that.
The Sorensens have a plea to Virgil Thu, the man who allegedly killed their daughter.
Give up. Come forward and pay your consequences. Will you be a man and tell somebody why? Please.
Right now, the Sorensens are planning Skyla's memorial, but they do not have a working car, which is making everything more difficult. There is a GoFundMe set up to help with memorial expenses. We will have that link available on our digital platforms. Ken and Emily?
Thank you, Allison. Skyla's memorial is set for Saturday, January 18th at the New Lisbon Community Center.
As tips pour in, authorities are asking the public to report unchecked structures in their search for Thu. Anyone with concerns over outbuildings, seasonal homes, and hunting blinds should contact the Juneau County Communications Center at the number on your screen. And a reminder from the county sheriff, Thu should be considered armed and dangerous. If you see him, do not approach him. Instead, call 911.
Authorities in Monroe County have arrested a man suspected in a Minnesota bank robbery. In a Facebook post, the sheriff's office says they arrested 51-year-old Corey Billstrom of Janesville. Billstrom, a suspect in a bank robbery that happened in Bloomington yesterday. There was also an outstanding warrant for his arrest from the Wisconsin Department of Corrections. Police found and arrested Billstrom outside a residence in Wilton. Billstrom is in Monroe County Jail awaiting extradition to Minnesota.
The man accused of killing his pregnant ex-girlfriend in 2020 pleaded no contest in Chippewa County Court today. 27-year-old Jose Dominguez Garcia faces charges of first-degree reckless homicide. 2 other charges were dropped but can be considered during sentencing. Garcia is accused of killing his pregnant ex-girlfriend after she allegedly told him she was seeing someone else. That person was allegedly the father of of her unborn baby.
In Unalaska, a serious scare for a driver. Fire officials saying the motorist saw smoke coming from their SUV. The driver pulled into a parking lot near Barachos and Starbucks on State Road 16, and that is when the vehicle caught fire. Eyewitnesses told us a regular customer at the neighboring Starbucks jumped into action using a fire extinguisher to put the car out.
Noticed a significant car fire. Asked if they had a fire extinguisher, and they did. At that point, I just walked out and did the right thing and put the fire out.
Fire crews responded to the scene and finished putting out the fire. No one was hurt.
Well, all not too bad of a Wednesday here with plenty of sunshine and temperatures actually quite getting near average. So quiet conditions will continue for tonight and through tomorrow morning, but then we have some changes. Right now, 15 degrees at La Crosse, 9 at Eau Claire. As we look at overnight temperatures, not quite as cold as we saw the last couple nights, given we have more cloud cover on the way and that wind's turning around to the south. Still getting back into the single digits to around 10 for most areas. La Crosse starting off with that south wind will continue to increase a little bit, and cloud cover definitely will be on the increase throughout the morning, getting probably cloudy by the time we get to noon. 22, so we'll get a little bit warmer than we were yesterday. Similar story to Eau Claire, been overcast potentially by noon. That south wind also resulting in temperatures getting near 20 or a little bit above by noon hour. Now we have precipitation coming in the afternoon or late afternoon or evening, and that's because of this system in the Dakotas that's going to be coming through. It will weaken as it comes through, but it's going to result in some probably fluffy light snow, given the temperatures will be pretty much in the mid-20s. So later on we'll track out that amount of precipitation we have for that event, and we have another one that has produced likely more snow coming for Saturday night and Sunday, and we'll track that one out also.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Well, the wildfires in California have killed 5 people and are forcing tens of thousands to evacuate. Melissa Mickelson grew up in La Crosse and now lives in Los Angeles. She says she was up all night watching the black smoke get closer to her home in the Hollywood Hills. And within the last hour, her neighborhood has received an official evacuation order. Before that evacuation order came in, she said she was worried about traffic with so many trying to leave at once.
Traffic was backed up in the Palisades and they had to evacuate their vehicles. Because traffic was so backed up, they had to flee on foot. So if that happens here, then we're really screwed.
Mickelson right now driving. She says she's seen strong winds knocking over trees and damaging cars as it fuels the fire that now consumes 15,000 acres. Officials say more than 1,000 homes have been destroyed.
4 of the 5 candidates running in the La Crosse mayoral race have filed their paperwork. The deadline was yesterday. The city clerk's office says Shondell Washington Spivey, Ellie McClune, Vicky Markison, and Chris Kalo turned in their forms. Chris Stone submitted only some forms. The 4 are vying to replace Mayor Mitch Reynolds, who isn't running for a second term.
The La Crosse League of Women Voters hosted a luncheon on proposed changes to Wisconsin's Constitution. The Republican-controlled legislature wants to add voter ID requirements to the document. State law already requires voters to show a valid ID at the polls. Republicans want it added to the Constitution to make it harder for future lawmakers to overturn it. The league believes lawmakers are using these amendments to bypass the governor's authority.
Efforts to amend constitutions offers lots of opportunities to enshrine additional rights, but also to take away rights that were otherwise previously enshrined in the Constitution. And so it's really important for people to be paying attention to the opportunity to vote on their state constitutions.
State Republicans are moving to put this latest amendment on the April ballot. Now, the party put 5 amendments on the ballot last year, and the Women's League pushed a no vote for all of them.
A new gym gets ready to open its doors. How it's providing a safe setting for people with disabilities.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Attention business owners, start 2025 confidently with Your Choice Roofing, your trusted partner for commercial roofing solutions. Our expert craftsmanship and premium materials ensure a roof that stands the test of time. Don't wait, our schedule is filling up fast. Get ahead of the rush and secure your spot now to protect your building and your bottom line. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today to get started.
Gonna make you move. Gonna make you move.
Well, a new gym is set to open its doors very soon, and it's the first of its kind here in the Coulee region. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall takes us to the Star Center.
Since 2016, Star Center has hoped to open their own gym designed for people with disabilities. Next month, that hope is becoming reality. Gary Hauglin has Parkinson's disease. For him, going to a regular gym can be challenging.
I feel embarrassed if you're tremoring or you don't feel that.
Soon, a gym for people like Gary will be opening. The Star Center, a nonprofit offering therapeutic and adaptive programs, is opening the fitness center next month for people with disabilities. Located on La Crosse Street, it will be the first adaptive gym in the Coulee region.
We're opening it to really address a need that people who have disabilities or an impairment to physical activity really aren't able to invest in their own personal health. We know if people are physically active, they have reduced medical problems.
Winterstein has been trying to get the gym open since 2016, but the COVID-19 pandemic pushed its development back. In the meantime, the nonprofit rented out space in places like Central High School to help its 100 participants exercise. Currently, the new gym is fully constructed, but just needs to be filled with equipment. Once it's ready to go, they will have more programs and longer hours.
The new facility will allow us to double the number of specialized exercise programs we can offer, and we will also be open from 7:30 in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. And currently we only offer 3 hours a day.
For folks in wheelchairs, the equipment will be more accessible.
Our goal is to modify those exercise programs to allow them to be able to participate and be active.
The gym officially opens February 3rd, and they will be hosting an open house on January 25th. Reporting in La Crosse, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. And people can start signing up for memberships on January 20th. We will have that link on our digital platforms.
Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Seven Rivers region is launching its 30 in 30 campaign.
The initiative hopes to highlight their urgent need for new mentors. The nonprofit is looking to recruit 30 new mentors in the next 30 days. Mentors step in to help kids that may not have an adult role model at home.
Some of our kids have some challenges where they may not have those adults in their life that are able to nurture them and really help them grow in healthy ways. And so we have some great adults who recognize, how they want to contribute and give back and really spend time with youth and help them.
She says there are currently 40 kids on the waiting list. Gunderson hits record patient numbers in 2024.
What they're expecting 2025 to look like, coming up next.
And we got some opportunities for snow through the weekend, but we also got temperatures that are going to be near or maybe a little bit above average. We'll time out when the snow is expected and how much we'll get, along with what those temperatures look like. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Board Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
It's out with the old and in with the new. You know what they say. New year, new you. King Furniture is celebrating the new year with special trade-in offers. Trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. And we'll deliver and haul away for free. Shop store-wide savings as we continue to clear out inventory and make room for new styles for 2025. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months, no interest payments. The King Furniture New Year's sale going on now.
It's Hy-Vee's one-day sale. One day only, Friday, January 10th. Stock up on Hy-Vee macaroni and cheese, 3 for just $1. And Campbell's Chunky Soup, 4 for $5. Jack's Pizza, 4 for $10. Boneless top loin pork chops, 5 for just $4. Sara Lee Honey Wheat Bread, just $1.99. 7-Up, just $2.99. We've packed this sale with savings so you can pack your pantry for less. Save in-store and online during the one-day sale. Friday only and only at Hy-Vee.
Looking to unlock the door to your dream home? Look no further. Stop dreaming and start living when you apply for a home loan with Ultra. With our competitive rates, local servicing, and an expert team, we can help turn your dreams into a reality. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, applying is easy and hassle-free. Get started online or visit your local Ultra office, where your dream home awaits. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
La Crosse Gunderson Trauma and Emergency Services helped a record-breaking number of patients in 2024.
Yeah, they saw 189,000 patients, a 7,000 patient increase from 2023. Officials say that the numbers reflect the health system's ability to help a large volume of patients, but also opens a conversation about future expansion.
Number one strategic priorities in the Gunderson region for next year is access to primary care. So we are continuing to evolve. We're continuing to make sure we have the right amount of providers in the right places, in the right communities, and expanding services in all the communities we serve.
2025 is expected to be even busier. They project that patient volumes in both urgent and emergency care will go up.
Well, what a concept. We might actually be getting some snow.
Oh my gosh, what a concept that is.
Right? I mean, it feels like the rest of the country, like to our south, all saw at least
Right.
some amount within the last week.
Well, me and Greg were just talking about it before the break. A year ago, we were expecting winter storms. Not quite the same scenario this weekend, but we do have some expected flurries on the way. Let's send it over to him for the latest.
Yeah, Ken mentioned that I showed that earlier this week where we had the snowpack. It was pretty much to our south. In fact, they actually got a major system now going to happen for the Texas, northern Texas, Arkansas, even northern Louisiana. So they're going to see a swath of snowpack too down there. So we're going to get some, but it's just how much we're going to get for not. But really, it's going to be quiet through the morning commute. Not expecting just increasing clouds. Light snow for the Thursday evening commute, depending on location. Timing's a little bit on this, but I think most areas will see something or flurry activity through the evening commute. Not a lot of snowfall, but still the timing with the roads could be a little bit of an issue. Temperatures will remain seasonal through Friday. They'll be seasonal tomorrow. And then we still could see a few snow showers or flurries Friday, but nothing to be really significant on that. Here's as you look towards noon, you're starting to see cloud cover already begin to expand across the area. There's this one band, just Minneapolis, that's holding together. Really the struggle is for these bands to keep together as they push into more drier air over the area. So it's going to take some saturation to get some of this. And that's why, as you note through here, it breaks up a little bit. Well, we do see another band developing towards Rochester. So by the time we get to about 3 to 4, I think we will see a little bit of a light snow developing. This one shows a little bit more widespread little band, or at least a wider band that heads southwest of La Crosse. That'll come through during the evening commute. We'll expect that light snow to continue by 9 or 10 p.m. I think it'll be mainly east of Eau Claire, at least the accumulating part. And then as we go throughout later in the night, it'll push further southeast. Probably by midnight, all the areas will be pretty much done with the snow, although we'll continue to see flurries. Friday, too, with this northwest flow and cloudy conditions, we'll probably still some flurries that'll continue to go on. A little bit of clearing going on, and then to Saturday, overall, it's going to be still a nice day with temperatures getting back up to the mid to upper 20s. The next system is just coming into view, but that won't be until Saturday night that we start seeing that approach. That one bears a little bit more watching because I think we're going to see a better shot to seeing snow. But for the one for tomorrow, potentially getting a ½ inch to maybe an inch. There might be an isolated areas in here that get it up to an inch, but overall it's going to be really light and fluffy type of snow that goes on, but that's what we're looking for this. So just a minor event, but the timing is always important sometimes than the amount is, and it does hit the evening area. Then highs tomorrow, as I mentioned, mid to upper 20s, so overall pretty nice day, actually a little bit above average for once too. Friday, not much change with the temperatures too compared to Thursday, pretty much mid to upper 20s, low 20s to the north, so pretty much cloud cover. And then Saturday, kind of a repeat with a little bit of sun too, but look at these temperatures getting close to 30 again with that wind around the south. So before the snow gets here, we should be fairly nice for Saturday. That system really is going to be the one that's going to push here across the area. Right here, there's that low that comes right through the area and then pushes east along with a cold front that comes through probably Sunday night. Around that low is when we expect snow probably Saturday night through Sunday. So Sunday does look a lot of snow, but not expecting heavy amounts of snow with it, more just light to snow amounts. And if you look at this graph, this is accumulating snow all the way through this 8-day period. You can see here's that bump for what we're going to see for tomorrow, and then here's that little bump. We could see 1 to 3. Could be a little bit areas that get up to 4. This could change, but for right now, that's kind of what we're going on. Look at the temperatures beyond that. That's the big thing. We're going to drop well down into the single digits and teens and potentially see a lot of sub-zero readings going into Tuesday if we have snow on the ground. But it doesn't last long. We're back to potentially freezing by next Thursday. So some snow, not a major system on either case, but still we'll have some snow potentially by the come Sunday afternoon.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Warriors looking for a new head football coach after the departure of Brian Bergstrom. Plus a heavyweight battle on the hardwood in WIAC play. Could the Eagles knock off the #1 team in the land? Jacob is next.
You trust the First Horn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
When I'm out in public and people ask me, like, how's the car business and how's Dahl to work for? And I'm a proud team member of Dahl Automotive, been here 29 years, and I send all my friends and family here, so obviously I know that they're going to be taken care of. And that's why I love working at Dahl Automotive.
Out with the olds and in with the new at Wesco in Sparta. Grab amazing deals with discounts up to 50% off. Floor models, overstacked, and slightly blemished items must go. So incredible, even I can't believe the savings. Our team is ready to help you find the perfect piece for your home. Hurry, these deals won't last long. Head to Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And remember to tell them Peyton sent you.
Does Random Starship Mortgage sponsor your kids' t-ball team? I doubt it. Firefighters Credit Union is a strong, reliable lender that has been a proud member of the community for nearly a century. Trust Firefighters Credit Union for your next home loan. Call Matt or Troy today.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
There's obviously a lot of different health issues related to untreated hearing loss. Hearing loss can affect tinnitus, depression, isolation, heart health, cognitive decline, hypertension, diabetes, osteoporosis, safety and balance. The point is, you're never too old to do something.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
My reputation is that people know I'm here for them, but I'm not going to guide them to the car that's going to make me the most money. I'm going to guide them to the car that best meets their needs, and they know I'm going to be fair with them. And that's why you should shop at Dahl Automotive.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
A big-time matchup in the WIAC men's basketball standings tonight at Mitchell Hall. Number 1 ranked Platteville, number 14 ranked La Crosse, jockeying for some early season positioning in conference play. Eagles haven't beaten the Pioneers at home since February of 2021. Tight game throughout. Off the handoff, it's lefty Sam Grieger with a smooth stroke from downtown. UWL down 1. Then the visitors start to get the hot hand from downtown as well, specifically Ben Probst. Pump fake, fly by bottom. Next possession, hand down, man down for Probst. Platteville goes up 5. UWL would respond though. The Toma grad Dustin DeRusso gets the bump and the bucket. Got to show off the work in the gym after that. Not much later, another strong take to the cup by Will Furman, and he gets a chance at the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Eagles down 2, but there's a reason the Pioneers are number 1. Miles Hettinger with the big-time jam. UWL struggles from the charity stripe and the free throw line, and they drop this one 83-75. UWL and UW Platteville doing battle on the women's side in Platteville. Fantastic start for the Eagles. Here, Malia Nelson with a nice cut gets rewarded with a great pass for the tough 2. And that would be a 10-0 run to start the game and force a timeout. And that lead would only grow bigger. Ball skipped over to Katie Wakaw, who splashes one from long range. Pioneers, though, would come back in the second quarter, but Malia Nelson going to dial one up from distance this time. That makes it a 5-point game. But the home side would get back on track, and with 6 minutes and change off the inbounds on the baseline, the play is going to get swung around to Brianna Prevey, and she will can the trifecta. Pioneers squeak out a 3-point win. In the NBA, the Bucks leading the Spurs. Giannis, Brook Lopez, and Damian Lillard all hitting the 20-point mark before the fourth quarter. Victor Wembanyama with 10 points in this one. Some news coming out of the Winona State football program today. After 3 seasons at the helm, Brian Bergstrom stepped down from his role as head coach to be the defensive coordinator at South Dakota State. He ends his career with an 18-16 record with the Warriors. AD Eric Scho named Brian Curtin interim head coach until a national search is completed. Curtin has been on the WSU coaching staff since 1997. All right, now let's check out some of the best plays from the last week around the area. We begin on the ice for number 1. Fun matchup last night between Onalaska La Crosse and the Avalanche. Great finish by Liam Branson off a fantastic feed by Grayson Andel. Avs would prevail 6-3, but a great team play there from the home side. Next up at the Clash this past weekend, Holman needing a pin to get the team win against Hastings. You ask for it, and Josie Collins delivers. Doesn't get much more clutch than that, and a Tierra-worthy performance indeed. For number 3, a good win for the Sparta ladies last week against GET. Lily Seifert dialing up a step-back jack, and that is catching nothing but the bottom of the net. Spartans went on to win this one by 23. And coming in at number 4, rivalry game back on Monday between Spring Grove and Houston. Take a gander at the fancy footwork from Morgan Roeder of the Hurricanes. Looks even better in slow motion. Houston won this one in overtime. And at number 5, he was already a Play of the Week nominee back in the fall for football, but couldn't leave out Broden Steiner for that jam in the Battle of Wilson Street last week against Luther. Anna took that one by 23. So there are your choices for this week. To cast your vote, head to news8000.com under the Sports tab. Click on Play of the Week. Pick your favorite, spread the word. Voting is live right now and closes Friday at 5. So make sure
everyone
make your pick. And speaking of picks, the college football playoff coming back tomorrow. One of your picks still in it.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Yep. I'm already out.
You're out. I have 2 alive as well, so I have one guaranteed in the final. So we'll see what happens between
when
Ohio
are they
State,
playing?
Ohio State and Texas, and they play Friday.
Friday.
So
okay,
we'll
Notre Dame's tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Greg's got a final look here. We've got more news right after this, actually.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to La Crosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
We see you out there, giving your whole heart to what you do. That doesn't mean you have to give your whole wallet, too. It's why we make sure that as you find your way, you can find value along the way. Like $3 off select Blaine's brand cat food. Get a free $15 gift card with $75 spent on Purina Pro Plan. Plus, rewards members get free same-day delivery on pet orders of $49 or more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. Right now, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. See how you can save on every plan versus Verizon and AT&T at T-Mobile.com/keep-and-switch.
Does your home have a crawl space? When cold weather arrives, that can mean cold floors, frozen pipes, and higher energy bills. Protect your family and keep the cold air out this winter with Expert Crawl Space Sealing by American Waterworks. Sealing keeps your crawl space clean, protects pipes, and insulates your home, so floors are warmer and energy bills are lower. A sealed crawl space means a nicer home. Don't wait. Call American Waterworks today.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealand's Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealand's Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
A robotic puppy is helping bring comfort to seniors battling dementia.
Yeah, Jenny, the robotic Labrador Retriever puppy, responds to voice commands, touch, and even barks and wags her tail.
Tom Stevens created the interactive support animal after his mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's and her beloved dog had to be taken away.
These puppies are designed to treat the behavioral and psychological symptoms of dementia, reduce the need for certain medications, including psychotropics, and we aim for them to be the first FDA medical devices.
Jenny works just like a smartphone and needs to be charged overnight. She's on display at this year's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. It actually did look quite lifelike.
It did,
right?
Yeah. Like the subtlety of the movement of like a dog actually moving its head. It's good work.
Yeah, the little tail wagging too, and you don't have to take it outside for a walk.
No, you do
or
not.
Clean up messes. Kind of a good deal, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, very cuddly. All right, Greg has one final look at your forecast right after this.
For anybody in this region who is facing mobility issues.
I'd recommend Access Elevator because I know Jason.
The thing that sets Jason apart is that commitment, that passion for making life more pleasant. He will help you think about how to make your life easier in ways that you have not thought about.
There's no second guessing. I immediately say, call Access.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevator. Stop in and see us today.
Hey, Dominic here. We always get asked, what do you have for burgers? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4. All-purpose, beef and more, steak and game, and Lena's Ufta. First, you need ground beef, preferably from a local meat shop. Mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of pleasing per pound, make into patties and grill to your liking. All 4 of these will make great tasting burgers, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store. And buying local always tastes better.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa.
At Senor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Senor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Senor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
All right, should be quiet for your morning commute, but there could be some snow for your evening commute. It could be a ½ inch, maybe an inch, but something to keep in mind of if you're having to drive around Thursday evening.
All right, not too bad. That does it for us at 10.
We'll see you tomorrow.